Pieces of it looks like to be playing against Levi. You're going to get games up there. It's not too far from home.
Yeah, super exciting. Love playing there. Got some family in town. Some friends will be there, so I'm excited.
It's a unique experience in that by the time game one rolls around, it'll have been 13 days since the last one. Almost feels like the season's over.
You know, it's untraditional, but you know, there's definitely advantages to be taken out of this time off. Get the mind in a good place, take care of the body. Honestly, probably the most underrated one is sleep schedule. Like, we have like 2 weeks of go to bed, wake up at the same time. You don't get that during the season ever. So it's cool. Yeah, we just got to take advantage of this time and use it to our benefit.
First skate since you found out that you will be playing Laval next round. Is there any difference in like a tone shift in practice? Just, I don't know, the first couple practices after that series ended, it's like, all right, we're still waiting around, versus now there's a bit more direction. Is there a bit more purpose in knowing who we're playing?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think, you know, we had like a little, you know, 3-on-3 tournament the other practice, so it was fun, and we got back to normal practice today. I think that, you know, regardless if we knew who we were playing or not, you know, we still got time. So I think coaches have been, you know, harping on details, but also just having fun out there. You know, me personally, I've been just trying to have a good time, make saves, not take it too seriously, but still be able to get my work in. It's the best time of the year, and it's a time that you got to enjoy. So, you know, personally, I'm having fun playing hockey. I'm at my best, so finding that balance this week is kind of the focus.
Say you're playing your best hockey when you're having fun. How much fun are you having right now? Just what sort of momentum do you feel like you're carrying in your game coming off the strong series here against Levi?
Yeah, you know, I think that, you know, it was a great series. It was a great win. Boys played really well. You know, you could look back on that for some confidence, but other than that, kind of just leaving it where it was, you know, park it. We got another series to focus on. There's not really much you're going to take out of that series moving into this one other than team stuff, you know, but this is going to be a whole new beast that we're going to be facing. You know, fight one's done. Let's get ready for fight two. And it's fun. I'm looking forward to it. They're a good team. You know, they finished first in the league, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It's playoffs, and that's what makes it fun. It's anyone's game. Anyone could win, and you know, they're a good team. I'm excited to play them.
How beneficial are these challenges and multiple styles of fights to your personal development here?
Yeah, it's been, you know, different. Like almost every team we play plays a different type of hockey, different type of games, and it's been great. You know, just the more experience you get under your belt as a goalie, the better.
Leo talks about after game 3, rest is such a weapon this time of year. How are you balancing that? Yabo was talking about, like, you can't just sit around in your apartment all day and thinking about hockey. Like, you also have to, you talk about the sleep schedule, but also just being right mentally and using that to your advantage.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important to find balance in times like these. You know, it's a great opportunity to, you know, work on details and get ready for a series and prepare. But that also has to be balanced with, you know, time, you know, away from the rink, resting, sleeping, time with the boys, just, you know, getting together. So that when we do get into that series, we're fresh and we're ready to go, and we're sharp, rather than, you know, so you could overdo it, you could overwork. There's a lot of time here. It's super easy for me personally to go into like summer mode and just work on a whole bunch of things that I want to work on, but not necessarily the time to do it, because I know that we're going to be playing in a week here. And I know I need to still be in that flow, in that game flow, just like not thinking, just playing. So there's a balance between both those things.
And the boys, I hear there's a movie night. Are you excited for movie night?
Oh, yeah, we're going to see The Accountant 2 tomorrow, so I'm watching the first one today so I could go to the movie night tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah.
From a leadership aspect, you know, what has Yabo meant to this squad, especially, you know, in this playoff experience now?
He's a great captain. We're lucky to have him. He's a leader, great player too, so smart. I think, you know, we're all pretty fortunate to have him as our, you know, the head of the team. Great dude on and off the ice. he's an impressive player. I've been impressed with him since, you know, I've met him. So he's awesome.
Justin, go ahead.
In regards to Yuri Cooley coming down after the full season in the NHL, how would you compare the pace and intensity of NHL regular season to AHL playoffs, and how has he adjusted to that?
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, it's just hockey, regardless of who you're facing. The job description is still the same. So yeah, like it's different, maybe different situations a little bit, but at the end of the day, the job's keep the puck out of the net, and in both leagues, you got good players that are trying to do that. You know, the systems are a little bit different. Team in front of me is a little bit different, so there's a little discrepancies like that. But at the end of the day, it's keep the puck out of the net, you know, and it doesn't really matter where you are. That remains the focus.
Thanks, guys.